My name's Simon. I really hate the siren books. Problem is, I wrote them. Nobody knows that, though, because I used the name Sally Carmichael. And the books are an enormous hit, so the world loves Sally. But me, I want to kill Sally Carmichael.
Well, he is a bitter novelist who wrote a romance novel, and now the world loves him, or at least his pen name.
We Love You, Sally Carmichael is a new film shot here in Utah, all over Utah. It's coming out this summer. And here with us today is the film's director and star, Christopher Gorham, and writer, Daryn Tufts. You guys, so glad you guys could be here on our show. This is fun. It sounds like a great movie. Tell us a little bit about it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's, you know what? It is a great movie.
There you go.
It's, if I do say so myself. It's a really sweet, totally family-friendly, independent comedy about this author named Simon, who is completely humiliated by the fact that he's written this massively successful series of young adult romance novels about a young woman who falls in love with a merman.
Oh, no.
So he's written them under the name Sally Carmichael. The entire world is desperate to know who Sally is.
Right.
And at the beginning of this film, he's forced to meet with a huge movie star named Perry Quinn, who's in talks to play Lexander the Merman in the movie version of his books.
Wow.
And that meeting, of course, becomes the catalyst that basically ruins his life.
So it almost just like gets away from him.
Exactly right.
That's
I'm
fantastic.
digging this idea. Daryn, was there a little bit of fiction that came out of truth at all, writing about a writer, or was this a completely original, just random idea?
Well, it's funny. I mean, this is not the first time Chris has starred in a movie I've written about a writer, so
yeah,
I will admit
true.
that. But it was just a fictitious idea. I mean, the whole movie is a celebration of fandom, and I'm a nerd who likes a lot of, a lot of stuff, and I've always grown up with that sense of, oh, is it cool to like what I like? And it took me a long time to realize, like, yes, what you love is wonderful. Like, don't let the haters, stand in your way, especially if that hater lives inside of you, And I thought, what a beautiful metaphor to explore.
Yeah. And Christopher, this was your first time directing, is that correct?
This is my first feature. I started directing in TV. The last show that I was on was Covert Affairs on USA Network. And I directed 3 episodes of that and the webisodes over there, but this is my first movie.
Let's talk about where you guys shot in Utah. And we noticed even there, Ann Forrester popped up. You used a lot of local talent as well. So tell me what it was like shooting around Utah. Where were you at?
It was great. Well, it was an important part of the movie, actually, that we really wanted to kind of write a love letter to Utah. I actually started my career here. My very first acting job was in the Danny Boyle movie, A Life Less Ordinary, that filmed in Salt Lake. And so coming back here to shoot my first feature as a director was really special. So we really wanted to kind of highlight all the great things about Utah. So we shot all around Salt Lake. We shot in Provo, American Fork, up in Park City.
Speaking of fandom, we shot a scene at Salt Lake Comic-Con, and we've been speaking with Comic-Con about maybe doing an exclusive event, a screening for those fans. So yeah, just a really great Utah film.
Yeah.
Love that.
I love that you guys have collaborated. You guys have made something. There's a lot of great Utah influences. I'm sure people here will love it. This will hit theaters early August?
August 4th. And there's a lot of Hollywood cast that joins our local cast that came up for, like Jack McBrayer, Bitsy Toulouse, a lot, Sebastian Roche. I can name them all. It was the cast Chris assembled. I'm naming them like.
Do you make a cameo in it as well?
He does, but he's not going to tell you where it is.
I will not tell you.
He makes a couple cameos. Yes, in a very recognizable role to the Utah audience, I will say as well.
I wonder.
Certainly be watching.
I will say this, and there might be 1 or 2 Hollywood surprises in the film too. We'll just leave it at that.
That's fantastic.
I love that. A love letter to Utah with these wonderful guys, Christopher Gorham, Daryn Tufts here, and the movie is We Love You, Sally Carmichael, again in theaters on August the 4th. Sounds familiar, the love letter to Utah. I think Ty Burrell said that one time about that.
Ty Burrell's a buddy of mine.
There you go.
Yeah,
Does he make an appearance?
Thank you.
Ty does not make an appearance. Ty was not available.
He would have if he could have.
That's exactly right.
Thank you guys for being here. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, when we come